went. We went to Germany, Belgium, and Holland. And part of the purpose of that trip was to see how the migrant situation had developed in Europe. We also wanted to see how the Turkish community had adjusted to being in those countries. In one sense, we're all immigrants into the United States. Some of us have arrived a little bit earlier than others, but we're all immigrants, and we're united with that. And the purpose of Ramadan is really to reevaluate yourself and reevaluate your connection with the community. And there's very few connections that can be better shown than the way that this Turkish community, under the auspices of Ersin, stand up, has done a very great job of putting this meal on and sponsored us to Europe and has taken over from Ali and has done a fabulous job. Before we get too far into this, there's been about 20-25 people that have put this thing on, and all the helpers, I think we need to give them a round of applause. Over the last 10 years, we've taken several trips to Turkey. Some of you may have been on some of those trips. I was at a meal one time, and the person said, "How would you like to go to Turkey?" This was very, very early on, and I said, "Really, I wouldn't." And he said, "Well, how would you like to go for free?" And I said, "Well, that's a different deal." So I started on that trip and had such a wonderful time, had such hospitality, had such wonderful memories that I continued to organize trips since that time. Let me talk real briefly about why we did go to Europe and Germany, Belgium, and Holland. Two reasons, really. There was acts of violence in Turkey that we were concerned about, and so we decided to go to a safe place like Brussels. The other part is that we were concerned about how the government in Turkey has changed. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but you as a non-Muslim, you as a non-Turk, should look into this situation and see how the Erdogan government has suppressed the media, has attacked the freedoms, has really become autocratic. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that, but that's something that you as a person here in America should know about for a variety of reasons. In addition to that, we're planning on going on another trip to Europe next year, and if you want to go on that trip, Justice, you may think about that. It'd be a good trip to have you on. And we're also, for those that really want to have an adventure, we're thinking about going to Turkey on fact-finding. So that will be a challenge in the rest of the time. So I'd like to hear from you about that. So what we're going to do now is to look at the video, and I'm going to